Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking another look at a Newmark 71 Sports. I did review this, Jesus, it was about 4 years ago. Something like that, 4 years ago. And after a slight, but I actually thought these were discontinued. But what, about a month ago, I found out that they were doing a reissue of various models from the Newmark range, and one of them being actually one of my favourite watches that I've ever reviewed. Now, foolishly, back then, I sold the one I had, and I've regretted it ever since. I've been looking on eBay and everywhere, trying to find another one, a used one, but I could never find one, and it's probably down to whoever bought them just didn't want to sell them. Just me being an idiot. So Newmark announced they were doing a reissue, and I'm no kidding. I was sitting refreshing the page when the launch time came about, because I really wanted one of these, and I'm so happy that I've got one. And it's a bit of a refresh as well. This colour version wasn't available back in 2019, but it is now. Play the intro. Right guys, the Newmark 71 Sports Classic 2023 edition. That's what I'm calling it. As I said, I reviewed this before, back in 2019 when they were doing that, but I had a date version then. Fantastic watch. I mean, back then it was just written reviews I was doing, but it's still on the website, so you can read that if you like. But I'm so glad I've got one of these back. They're in stock now. To be honest, I thought these would have sold out pretty much straight away. I'm not sponsored by Newmark any way, shape or form. I actually bought this myself because I know how good a watch it really is. Now, as I say, all colourways are in stock, surprisingly. The price of these are £385 of your Great British pounds, or beer tokens as they're called. Right, I'm going to go through the specs. My lighting's not that great today, but I'll do my best. Right, case diameter. These are my own measurements as per usual. Now, the case itself is smaller than the bezel, but I've just took an overall diameter of the whole watch. Right, so you've got a rough idea as to how it'll wear on your wrist. Case diameter 39.1mm. It has a total thickness of 12.4mm. That includes the double dome sapphire crystal, by the way. Wears a lot thinner than that. Lug to lug 46.4mm, and it has a 20mm lug width. The total weight with the bracelet sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist is 136 grams. The movement inside it is the Miyota 9039, no date movement, 28,800 vibrations an hour, hackable, self-winding with a 42-hour power reserve. The case itself is fantastic. Brushed and polished. It's brushed on top, as you can see. Polished on the sides. I've been wearing this. Maybe I'll get my wee wipe, see if it makes it any better. The polishing is really, it's got a fantastic lustre to it. Aye, polished on the sides, brushed on top. Aye, really nice profile as well. Conforms to the wrist really, really well. I'll give you a wrist shot later on. Aye, that's the case done. The bracelet, pick it up. The bracelet is absolutely fantastic. It's super comfortable. It's a 9-link brushed. It's fully brushed. There's no polishing on it anywhere. A wee bit of polish here on the sides. I've been wearing this obviously. Aye, fully brushed 9-link, and it's so comfortable, man. Really, really comfortable. Look at that. Tapers perfectly. Really is. It's one of the best bracelets I've used or wore. It has, where is it? Screw pins for sizing up, and the screws used. Everything about this bracelet, everything about this watch, it just screams value for money. It's fantastic quality. The screws are really good quality as well. They're no soft, or they don't cross thread or anything like that. Really good, really good. The clasp is milled. It doesn't have on the fly adjustment, but that's fine. It's got 3 levels of micro adjust, which it's fine. I mean, I'm bang on the middle hole, perfectly sized. The legs are quite small anyway, so you're going to get a perfect fit. Maybe a 4th micro adjustment hole would have been ideal, but didn't affect me in any way. Nice brushing, polished chamfered edge along the top there, signed with the Newmark logo. Double push button release, it's lovely. Right, no complaints whatsoever. I really see on my past reviews, forget it. This is my kind of watch. I really like it, and I know I've said this before, there's no danger I'm selling this, because I've already had seller's remorse, and I spent way too long trying to find a used one, and now I've got a brand new one with a new dial, and I actually prefer this dial to the old style. The old style dial had, it was like sunburst. It was quite, it was nice. It looked apart, but I prefer this. It's a more matte gradient style. Blue in the middle, disperses to black around the edge, which ties everything in, you know, with the black bezel and everything. Right, where am I? Aye, talking to the bezel. It is 120 click unidirectional. That's a ceramic insert, and it's fully loomed. The alignment is 100% spot on. The bezel action is, well, you can hear it. Nice and clicky. There's zero, I mean, look, zero backplay whatsoever. It's really precise and lines up perfect. What more do you want? Ticks all my boxes. Where am I? The crystal is double dome sapphire. Plenty of AR coatings on it as well. I mean, that light, I'm actually substituting that light for my normal light. That's why it's kind of reflecting off that crystal. But that's the best I can do today, lighting wise. Right, the dial, as I mentioned, it's gradient pattern. You've got like, bring it a bit. You've got like arrow slash, with an arrow minute hour hand and like a fence post style kind of sword type. No, I'll say it was fence post. Fence post minute hand. Silver seconds hand with a diamond tip there, loomed. And wait till you see the loom, by the way. Woohoo! Fuck me, it's good. Aye, no date on this. The markers are printed, as you can see. You've got the Newmark logo above the pinion and automatic, and 200 metres below the pinion. Now, you've got printed minute track, obviously, round the edge. Now, you might think, oh, the loom's not going to be that great because it's printed. Well, what I'm going to say to you is, I think Swiss watch company Bunker, if you've not seen that watch, well, I've reviewed it, just check my channel for it. The loom on that is amazing. Well, this is how good the loom on this is. It's absolutely fantastic. The actual loom itself is Swiss Superluminova GL C3X1 grade. Now that's why it's so good, because it's C3X1 grade. That's a daddy loom in my opinion. That's commercially available, that is. The Swiss watch company Bunker was so good because it was BLW10, which is only available to the Swatch group. You can't buy that as an independent brand or use it. And it's the Swiss watch company is the only brand I know that's used it. Well, what I've seen anyway. But this, I would say, this watch, with all the watches that I've reviewed this year, this has got the best loom. And I will be putting it up against other watches in an upcoming video, but more than that later. Right, water resistance is 200 metres. The case back is solid screw down. You've got like the Newmark logo, and it's nothing to write home about, but it's really nice. I don't mind. I don't need like a big fancy blooming case back, you know, with oil pressed blooming artwork and all that. I'm happy with that. It's a bit dirty because I'll be wearing it, but it is nice. Basic specs around the edge, Newmark logo that you can see there, and you have that etched. A minute, try to get it to focus. I'll put a picture up if you can't make that out, because it's not really focusing well. It's really nice anyway. Aye. The crown is perfectly proportioned, as you can see. Screw down, signed, and it's 7mm in size. I like, it's no oversized, but it's bigger than some. I think 7mm, all watches should have a 7mm crown. I just think it looks great, and it makes it easy to operate, and it's got that kind of retro vintage vibe. But saying that, most vintage watches have got tiny crowns, haven't they? I like that, 7mm, perfect. Where to buy? Obviously direct from Newmark Watch Company, and they'll ship straight away. Warranty wise, you're looking at 2 years. Perfect. Tick, 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 tick. Brilliant watch. Let me take my gloves off, and I'll give you a wrist check. One sec. There. first up, I'll give you my wrist check. I'm wearing this. This just came in yesterday. I bought this. San Martin, with the new clasp. I'll review this soon. I'll take that off. Just talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Now, there you go. Superb watch. Platinum award, easy. Good value, fantastic build quality. Everything about this I love. Even though it's a no date, you know, everybody knows I like dates on my watches, but it's a small price to pay to have a watch like this. It's really good. This is what a micro brand should be like. Outstanding build quality, great finishing, original. Because this is an original Newmark design from the 70s. Love this watch. I can't recommend it enough. If you've not got one of these, go and buy it. Oh, I meant to tell you the different colourways. You'll have one like this that's all black. Black dial, sorry. Steel bezel, steel bracelet and everything else, case. And then you have this one, which is the blue version, and then you also have a total blackout DLC version. This one's my favourite, obviously, because this is the one that I bought. Anyway, guys, I've kind of rattled on long enough. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!